Hey, what's going on guys? My name is John Michael Doherty. Welcome back to my channel JM Freelance. I've got a great tutorial for you guys today talking about Illustrator and how to create a logo or go about creating a text logo within Illustrator very efficiently and very quickly. Now what I like to do first is obviously open up my Illustrator and open up in the layout like Photoshop, where I have my tools on the left side, my navigating and tabs on the right side, and it has the tool attributes up at the top here, and that's basically how I like to roll. And first thing I do is I usually open up a new document depending on what size you want to make it. The good thing about Illustrator is it has this custom feature. I'm not really sure it's called, but you can resize things to whatever size and the pixels will still be the same. The pixel quality will not change, which is very good. My theme's just changed. I'm not sure why, but we'll just work with it anyway. So basically you're just going to create your document quickly, and the first thing I like to do is turn on my grids. Now what grids do is help create perfect sized logos and make sure everything is obviously intact and in the right dimensions it should be. And that is very key because you don't want to have a logo that's not really misshaped or not proportional, unless that is the logo type you're going for. But today, like I said, we're talking about text logos. Anyway, the first thing we're going to do is going to set up the colors. Right off the bat, it's going to start in black with or white with a black outline. You want to change that by clicking this little red cross through, and then making sure the black is selected on the outline, so you just have a line. And you can also change the stroke size to whatever you want, but we're working with 1 today because it's quite basic, and that's what I like working with. So what we're going to do here is I'm just going to zoom into 100% here, and I'm going to grab the pen tool. Now what I like to do first is, depending on what kind of logo I'm making, is I like to rearrange how it's going to work. Say it's going to be a rectangular text logo, a square text logo, or a circular. Today I'm going to go with a curved rectangular logo, and I'm going to show you guys how I would do that. So first what I like to do is organize it into either a quadrant or some sort of area where I'm going to work within the logo. So I'm going to pick 8 or 6 squares here that I'm going to put the logo in, and I'm going to put my curve in there. So I'm going to start here on one of these points here, and then I'm going to go up one of the full blocks and grab a little curve here, and then I'm going to hold Alt, click the handle, drag it all the way up. If you hold Shift, it will go straight. I'm going to hold Shift, and then I'm going to hold it all the way up. And you know what? I'm just going to bring it to this one here. I'll go halfway. And then I'm going to... Oh. And once I've done that, I'm going... Oh, that's not working. I am going to go over here to halfway and do a curve again. And that will make it look somewhat symmetrical. Grab Alt, press Shift, it will make it straight, pull it down to the anchor, and there we have our outline for where the logo is going to be. Now that looks a bit silly there, but we can touch that up in just a second, or you can just redraw it. I'm just going to redo that for a quick moment there, because I didn't really like that. So let me do this quick. The nice thing about this is when you're working with quadrants is that it's really easy to work with. You have a lot of space, you have a lot of area, and I really suggest highlighting where your workspace is going to be due to working abilities. Really, it just helps you organize and help you design whatever you're trying to do 10 times easier due to everything being organized, everything being in place and looking proper. Now that we have that area, what I like to do is I like to move in and obviously start typing the logo or start designing the logo. Now I'm going to use my friend's name as a reference. His name's Bies. You want to go check out his channel. Be more than happy. He'd definitely be happy. His name's Bies FX, Bies HG. He's a gamer. I did his logo quite a few days ago, and it's on my blog here. I'll just open that up and show you guys. If you guys haven't known that I got a new blog, I deleted my website because I wasn't happy with it. But here we go. A few logos I made tonight. This one here for Bies, it was really good, and I didn't really do the outline, but it looked quite good. I didn't do proper dimensions, but it did look fairly amazing. And this one here was just mine. I just kind of did that, and it turned out really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and recreate his logo. Now what I did was I didn't do the box, but I kind of did, and it just sort of worked out. So basically what you do, you go from wherever you're starting in this little area, and you just start clicking. Make sure you're clicking on these little boxes here, because it helps you really keep it I know I said organize a lot, but it really does help keep you organized and very professional looking. Everything does look perpendicular, if you guys know what that word means, and very straight edged if you're going for that look as well. So I'm just going to finish up this here, and then that gives it the B look. And what we end up doing is we end up taking out the rest of these lines here at the end, and it turning out to be quite the interesting logo as it is. So what we can do here as well is then once we finish outlining the major outline, we can come in and create more of an outline. Oh my god, what's happening here? And what I mean by that is we can go in and create like a double outline and make it look very, very nice. And I recommend doing this because a lot of people are focused on the Apex Predator type logos. Nothing against them. I do think they are fairly childish in a way that it's kind of like, oh, typical YouTube type. But you know what? Some people can rock it, some people can't. In the end, I'd rather have a logo looking professional and very organized rather than slants, cuts, and font. And that's just a personal choice. Anyway, this is it for the tutorial. Basically, just go about keep it in the rectangle or whatever shape you're making the logo in. If this tutorial helped you, please leave a like or a comment for any suggestions you'd like to see in the future. I know I haven't done anything graphic wise for a while, that's why I'm a bit shady and a bit awkward. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm again John. See you later, guys. Peace.